welcome, please, a big welcome for Ian and Michelle Wright, Homity.
Thank you very much.
Top man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Sorry, slight emergency. Capo emergency. There we go.
I was wandering alone on the road leading nowhere, when a spider maid sitting there on the ground. I sat down beside her and I looked at her kindly. I said, can you tell me where are you bound? She said, I am walking this road to anywhere. My heart it is broken, my body is sore. I am walking away from the sadness of somewhere. For too long I've been there, but I'll stay there no more. Let us walk side by side on this road leading anywhere, to find a place for you and for me. Together we'll look for the lane that will lead us everywhere, anywhere that we choose to be. I took hold of a hand and we rambled together. I cried out her heart to the stars in the skies. I sang her to sleep in our soft bed of heather. Her grief faded slowly from deep in her eyes. She joined in my song as I journeyed beside her. Her voice merged with mine like soft fingers entwined. The tears disappeared and the blue skies grew wider. The storms of the past we left far behind. Let us walk side by side on this road leading anywhere, to find a place for you and for me. Together we'll look for the lane that will lead us everywhere, anywhere that we choose to be. Let us walk side by side on this road leading anywhere, to find a place for you and for me. Together we'll look for the lane that will lead us everywhere, anywhere that we choose to be. The rain threw me off. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And he's one to complain about the rain. I mean, you know, we're fine.
What are we doing?
Thank you for staying. If it was my choice, you'd all come and join us up here. It'd be far drier. Anyway, while Ian fiddles around retuning, just wanted to say, although Dave said that they have to drag us bodily up from East Anglia, really, he doesn't have to, because we just love coming back every year. I don't actually know. I said earlier this afternoon, I don't know what we'd do if we didn't have this Day of Folk, because it's the one chance we get to meet, well, even if it's briefly, just about everyone we've ever known in Lincolnshire to do with folk music. So it's a real pleasure to make the journey, and yeah, lovely to see you all. And thank you for sitting there in the rain. What are we doing next?
We do a lot if you want.
I don't want to do that, no. I don't want to. Maybe something different.
Okay.
Days of summer then. Sorry?
We can do a song. We can cook. Yeah, you tell them. Break the news to them.
What?
Days of Summer.
The next song is rather cruelly called Days of Summer. Sorry about that. And it's a song about the joys of hedgerows in summertime and flowers and dry weather and stuff, not rain. But anyway, it's a song written by a lady called Miggy Campbell, who lived and worked in the Midlands and eventually moved down to the south of England. And she wrote this song about her own local hedgerows. And we like singing it just because we've got some rather smashing little hedgerows around our way as well.
Again the day is hung with the whirring drone of summer. Pardon? I'm in the wrong timing. Okay. And once again the day is hung with the whirring drone of summer. The days are warm like honey, trees are thick with leaves. The days are brimming longer, and the light is getting stronger. What?
You're singing in the wrong key.
I'm in the wrong key. Okay. Once again the days hung.
Sorry.
With the whirring drone of summer.
We're starting again.
Yep. We're starting again.
From the top. We're not going to have a domestic or anything. Yet. Oh, just wait.
Once again the day is hung with the whirring drone of summer. The days are warm like honey, and the trees are thick with leaves. The fields are brimming over with the buttercups and clover, and the night steals past the full moon, and the days slip by like thieves. The days of springtime seem to be the dream I had in passing. The small birds have all nested, and the blossom it is blown, The days are getting longer, and the light is getting stronger. And in the summer of my lifetime, all my birds have almost the wild rose and the bindweed in the evening light, the wayside. The honeysuckle climbs the hedge, its perfume all around. But even as it blooms, you know, a flower begins to die. It turns from sun and seems to lie down for the long sleep underground. And once again the day is home, with the whirling drone of summer. The days are warm like honey, and the trees are thick with leaves. The fields are brimming over with the buttercups and clover, and the night steals past the full moon, and the days slip by like through. Thank you very much. Yeah. Sacred Rhythm, yeah. So we've got to stick with that, haven't we? Yeah.
I must say that's the weirdest version of Days of Summer I've ever played in my life.
Don't tell him.
This next one is one of our own. And Dave was mentioning when he introduced us that we are kind of serial performers in the Song for Lincolnshire competition, which I must say is the only reason we ever wrote our own songs, was because of that competition. If you've never ever written a song before, believe that you can, because we didn't. And we were just at this event that we'd seen, Song for Lincolnshire. We went along, and I'd always written a bit of poetry, and I thought, well, if Ian can write a tune, we can write a song. So we did. And it's really enjoyable. It's lovely. Anyway, we enjoy it. And we love all our songs, even if other people don't. This is a particularly miserable one. It's about rivers and pollution. And we wrote it in honour of the Witham, which ran near our home in Woodhall Spa. And it really reflects on how the river feels about how she's treated now compared with how she used to be treated back in the good old Bronze Age, when they used to make offerings to her and ask if they could go through. I mean, we just chuck all and sundry in now, but anyway, Sacred Witham.
They said, let's go down, down to the rhythm's edge, carrying their gifts through the rushes, reeds and sedge. Bronze and gold they left me, nestling in my bed, swords and shields as tokens of their awe and of their dread. They said, let's go down, down to the rhythm's side. She will show us all where nature's bounty hides. In my crystal waters, cress and sorrel green, waterfowl and crayfish, perch and silver brim. I am sacred, I am holy, spring and brook and river. I am older than the land, life taker and life giver. And constantly I change, and constant yet I be. I rise in the west, flow by limestone crest into the sea, the great eastern sea. They said, let's go down, down to the rhythm's bank, a raft of plastic truss and a slowly rusting tank. The wreckage of their lives sinks into my silt. Algal blooms and floating fish all evidence their guilt. I am sacred, I am holy, spring and brook and river. I am older than the land, life taker and life giver. Constantly I change, and constant yet I be. I rise in the west, flow by limestone crest into the sea, the eastern sea. Soon they'll say we can't go down, down to the rhythm shore. It isn't safe to wander near her waters anymore. Waste and sewage we have poured, debris we have tossed into rhythm's waters, no thought of what we've lost. I am sacred, I am holy, spring and brook and river. I am older than the land, life taker and life giver. And constantly I change, and constant yet I be. I rise in the west, flow by a limestone crest, I bleed into the sea, the great eastern sea, the great eastern sea. Thank you very much. Sorry. Yeah? Yep.
This next one is written by Jacques Prévert, and again it's seasonal. It's kind of autumn leaves, which we're not quite there yet, but it's suitably miserable to be a folk song, I think. So it's just about old love and losing the ones you love, but nobody dies unless they've died already. I don't know.
Okay. falling leaves drift by my window. The falling leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hand I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long. Soon I'll hear old winter song, but I'll miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. But I'll miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Since you went away, the days grow long. Soon I'll hear old winter song, but I'll miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. But I'll miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for sitting in the rain. You've got no idea how guilty it makes us feel. Thank you so much for staying. Thank you to everyone who's organised any of this. It's been an amazing day again. Best yet, say it every year. We'd like to finish with another of the songs that we wrote. This one is based just north of here. It's about the peace camp at next door to RAF Wickenby, and how the two communities, the RAF base and the peace camp, got along during the Second World War. We'd like to sing this for Donald Sutherland, as we always do. He was one of the kindest, most human humans I ever knew in my life. So this is for Donald, and for Francoise, if she's still here.
We ploughed different furrows, my brother and I. I am bound to the soil, while he cuts through the sky. Come what may, come what might, I must work and he will fight for the dawning of peace, for a time when we're free and the world folds around both my brother and me. Me brother's a pilot, strong-limbed of stout heart, but my conscience was strong. I could not take part. So to Houghton come Beckering in the year of 43, a place that the peace found 'twas offered to me. Now I carve my lonely furrow over Houghton's wide fields. I'm not with a sword, it's a ploughshare I wield, not a spear but a pruning hook held tight in my hand. Steadfast in my belief, I battled the land. We walk different pathways, my brother and I cast seed on the soil, he drops bombs through the sky. And come what may, come what might, I must work and he will fight for the dawning of peace, for a time when we're free and the world folds around both my brother and me. I count the bombers from Wickenby passing over the farm. God, I pray they come back and they keep safe from harm. At the White Hart come evening, we drink at the bar, men of peace side by side with these brave men of war. As a break from the toil, as a shield from the fray, we write some small dramas and put on some plays, not driven apart by belief or ideal, relaxing together, our friendships are sealed. We led different lives, my brother and I was bound to the soil while he soared through the sky. Come what may, come what might, I had to work and he had to fight for the dawning of peace, for a time when we're free and the world folds around both my brother and me. His name is carved large on a grey standing stone, with those of the men who die far from home. Seeds of peace sown at Houghton bore countless rich fruits, born from Lincolnshire's flatlands, many took root. Here's the new Broadbent Theatre, where young stars are seen. Here are artists, musicians, and stars of the screen, descended from those who toiled without cease, who continue to work for the dawning of peace. We plough different pathways, my brother and I.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Fabulous. Thank you, Homity.